The full quote from the Gospel of Thomas is, "If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you don't bring forth what is within you, what you don't bring forth will destroy you." I heard this quote a few years ago, and it stuck with me. It pops up on the mind screen every so often, so I decided to contemplate what it actually means. So here goes. When you travel down the spiritual path for some distance, you discover that the socially constructed sense of self is quite limited. The little ego I that we commonly refer to as me, sometimes called the false self, is actually a tiny part of our overall being. As we go, traversing down this pathless path, we naturally amplify our awareness and discover this awareness to expand well beyond our limited sense of self, and in fact, we discover that it's boundless. One's entire lifetime journey becomes one of expansion. We can do practices and exercises to deliberately expand, such as meditation, contemplation, breathing exercises, affirmations, yoga, etc. And we can also expand naturally simply by confronting life's lessons and viewing them as opportunities. If all goes well, every experience you have in life lends itself to this very expansion. The more painful or challenging the experience, the greater the opportunity for expansion. Getting a sense of what is meant by expansion here is key. So think about a time when you overcame a huge obstacle. Maybe you got a first job, or maybe got a degree, or you recovered from a really nasty breakup. Didn't you feel some kind of inner expansion in your being? A feeling like, now that I've overcome this obstacle, I'm somewhat more than I was before. I'm wiser, I'm more courageous, I'm more compassionate, confident, less afraid. Major life challenges, they keep coming at us, one after the next. Right now, you might be confronted by something that seems nearly impossible to overcome. It's likely something that irritates you at the very core. It's something that, to get past, would require radical acceptance, a major shift in perception, or a monumental feat on your part. How could I ever possibly... You fill in the blank. This obstacle in front of you seems so insurmountable because it's anchored in place by immense energy, namely fear, shame, anger, guilt, and/or desire. This obstacle seems to loom in front of you. Many people turn away from it saying, it's not worth it, or it's impossible, or they'll explain it away saying, that's just the way it is. But the few who take on the challenge, the few who bring forth what is within, end up absorbing and digesting the energy associated with the obstacle, which results in a major expansion of their being. Only you know what irritates you at the core. That single issue that, if resolved, would make you at peace with the world. Only you know what to bring forth. You may be called to work, to surrender, forgive, to bring courage, or to commit. You may be challenged to love, lead, or let go. It's no accident that you're faced with this exact obstacle. It's not random. And it's not punishment. In fact, if anything, it's your opportunity for personal expansion. There's no way around it. To continue the inevitable expansion process, you must digest the energy of the present obstacle. Lean into it, go through it, absorb it, and digest it. After bringing forth what is within you, your viewpoint of the obstacle and your perception radically changes as it becomes clear that you are presented with the exact obstacle needed to save you. How do I know all this? Because you aren't a small part of the whole. You are the whole. All of your life experiences afford you the opportunity to see that your true nature is much, much bigger more divine, more all-encompassing than you ever thought possible. Keep bringing forth what is within, and it will indeed save you. Thanks for listening. I love doing these videos. Drop me a comment below, and I'll see you on the next one.